I think it's safe to say that something that I've realized is that I hear a lot of people say that you know, misery loves company. Yeah and no, but I'll say this: hurting people hurt others. This is for us brothers, and I'm talking to myself too. Y'all, let me tell you what I do. Whenever something occurs to me, whenever I get an inclination of something, I get on here and I share it with you. This is what I do. Um, Not to gain any attention, but to help heal where we are. A lot of us brothers, man, bruh, we hurting, man. A lot of us don't even know it. I realized last night that I'm a hurting motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, I'm just broken or whatever, anything like that, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of being locked in a box. I'm afraid of commitment. A lot of us are. Shit. That's why we run from it a lot of times. We feel like we'll be missing out on something if we lock ourselves down to one woman. Maybe it's just I haven't found her yet. And a lot of us brothers do too. We go around here, a lot of us brothers call ourselves players. We call the other man player. When in actuality, we're not doing anything, man, but hurting folk. Real talk. When you think you found something in one woman, you gravitate to her. And then when you see her flaws, and then, like, yeah, she might not be the one. So you move on to the next one. There's an attribute that she possesses, but she don't have the total package. Okay, so you move on to the next one. And so on and so on and so on and so on. Next thing you know, you got a slew of broken hearts in your wake and a lot of bitter women. And fellas, we have to realize and understand that not one woman is going to possess every attribute that we need. She's not going to possess every attribute we're looking for. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And for us to think so, we'll be fooled by that. Sisters, the same thing with you. Every man is not going to have, one man is not going to have everything you're looking for. Let me tell you something about expectation. When you expect too much from others is when you get disappointed. Learn to accept people for where they are and who they are. Learn to accept people where they are and who they are is one of the biggest things. And fellas, back on us, we selfish as hell. Very selfish. Everything that I just described a minute ago was me. Truly. I had a dream the other day, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not too lengthy, but the dream I had is that there was a apple tree, and I was out there in the field with the apple tree, and I picked one apple and I bit it. Didn't have a good taste to it, so I threw it on the ground. Picked another apple, bit it. It was sweet, but it was too sweet, so I threw it down. And I bit up so many fucking apples and shit. And next thing you know, I looked down and I had a whole bunch of fucking apples laying down there at the base of the tree at my feet. Some of the apples, I had been there so long, some of the apples had ants crawling on it. Some of them had worms coming out of it. Some of it had started, so the apple started to deteriorate and, decay. Then I woke up and I was like, what does this mean? Let me tell you what it meant. It meant I've been hurting women. This is why our women turn to themselves, to other women. I could hear those apples talking to each other. Oh yeah, yeah, he bit me and threw me down because I wasn't juicy enough, because I wasn't sweet enough. Another apple say, look at me. I got worms crawling in me now. He said I was bitter, so he threw me away. Another apple said, look at all these ants that have crawled all over me, eating me. He didn't want me. So let us try to console each other. Let me roll over here the way you are, Letitia. My name Keisha. Let me get them worms at you. Let me get them ants up off of you. Let me get these flies off of you. Next thing you know, they bring each other comfort. Next thing you know, they fall into a relationship. And fellas, this is our fault because we don't know what we want. And not many of us do. I can't sit here and give you a list as to what I want in a woman. I'll just know it if I see it. And guys, this may cause me to lose some friends. It may cause me to lose women friends that I have on this page. And that's okay. But the truth needs to be spoken. It needs to be spoken. I'm not exempt from anything, man. I don't have it all together, people. I fuck up like the next man. And to you sisters that I have hurt, please forgive me. I did not intend to. I just didn't know that I was. Please forgive me, man. Real talk. This is how we begin the healing process with each other. It's okay to tell each other you love each other. And women, for a man to tell you, if I say to you, I love you, no, I do. Know that I do. Not because I'm trying to get between your legs and nothing like that. Because I love you, man. Real talk. If I love my people, that means I love you as pretty as you are. And as unattractive as you may feel, I'm still going to tell you I love you. Brothers, I'm going to tell you the same thing. No homo. I don't even think I need to say that because y'all, you know what I'm about. If I tell you I love you, brother, know that it's brotherly love that I call forth in you. Ashe, people.